A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. I know for a fact that I've already recorded this podcast somewhere. I just can't find it. This is me talking about Christopher Eccleston. I know. In Doctor Who. I know. With Big Finish. Oh, I know. It is well documented that I had issues with Christopher Eccleston playing the part. Because, for me, in 2005, I was always much more of the opinion that he shouldn't be anything other than a lord, someone who was bored and then went wandering. The whole lots of planets have a north. Yeah, fair enough. But surely all planets have a north, unless they're half hemispheres. Anyway, my issue was that he just didn't play it posh enough. There wasn't enough McGann wig goodness. Yes, I was spoilt, entitled and pointless. If I'd brought Doctor Who back, it would have lasted 5 minutes. Eccleston's a cracking performer. My issues were with choices that were made, but they were right and I was wrong. I never ever thought we'd get Eccleston for Big Finish. The whole, just wait and it'll come to us. No, I can't see it happening. But it has. It's finally come. Now, he takes his profession very, very seriously. And issues about why he left or why he came back, that's fine. But can I just say, Russell T Davies standing up as a producer and taking all the flack and all the blame was testimony, and in fact, a cracking example of how to behave honourably. And that will get my vote forever. Someone willing to take a hit and be seen as the villain when really they're the hero is just brilliant. So why Eccleston left, we just don't care, because that's not what we're here for. We're here for the fact that he's with Big Finish. The Ravagers is story number 1. Now, there's lots of things they could have done. They could have gone, hey, let's have a Rose story. No. Clever. You get your hit with the publicity, just saying, Eccleston's back. Just Eccleston. And then later on, eventually, hopefully, we can go, Eccleston and Rose are back. Extra publicity. And possibly Eccleston and, no, not Mickey. How about Eccleston and Captain Jack? Well, at the minute, no Captain Jack. So I think they chose well by just going with the 9th Doctor, which is brilliant. So your 9th Doctor is in this story. It's 3 particular tales. And they were all been written by Nick Briggs. Now, some people out there apparently are anti-Nick Briggs. They are, what's known in the trade as, wrong. Seriously, they're just wrong. The guy can crack out a cracking yarn. He knows Doctor Who. It's not just written in his DNA. It is his DNA. He just gets it. And he gets every single era of Doctor Who with its little nuances and tweaks. Yes, there's a lovely Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference if you're looking for that sort of thing here. But what we're actually on about is these 3 stories that all go to fit together to make a great thing. You've got Sphere of Freedom, you've got Cataclysm, and you've got Food Fight. On the Sphere of Freedom, the Doctor is about to shut down an evil Immersive Games business empire. He's assisted by a valiant galley ship called Nova. But his plan spectacularly fails, and who exactly is Audrey? Story 2. Nova is dislocated in time while the time eddies are out of control. Meanwhile, the Doctor is about to face the end of the universe. Or is that just the Battle of Waterloo? And the third part of this really nice box set, the TARDIS is starting to get a little crowded. Audrey finds herself haunted by a ghostly doctor. These are all nice and vague because I don't want to spoil things. What I do want to say, this is a tremendously well thought out and great introduction. It's as if the Ninth Doctor was never ever away, which is absolutely what we're all about. There's great stuff with Romans. There's people with the Battle of Waterloo, as I heard then. But there's lots of other stuff going on. There's nice moral dilemmas. Everything that you've come to learn and hope for and respect in Doctor Who is here. The characters are always well drawn. And you've got a lovely, lovely potential new candidate for companion. I really don't want to waste my time saying, oh, in this story this happens and in this story. You don't want a synopsis. You don't need any more depth than that. What you do need is me saying, I'm so glad that Eccleston's back. Long may he stay. And the me from 2005 who was going, oh, but he's all wrong. He can go away because he's wrong. Welcome back, Christopher. We hope you stay. So here's the trailer. Decide for yourself, because there's another box set just around the corner. Be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Ninth Doctor Adventures, Volume 1, Ravagers.
I'm back! I'm really back in the TARDIS. You did it, old girl.
Endless possibilities and events. Future, past, and everything in between.
I have done the thing! Temporal thing, radiating from the TARDIS like nobody's business.
Doctor, I honestly don't know how this could have happened.
Come on, get in.
Oh my God!
It's all right. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. I wasn't talking to you. Centurion!
Did you just fall out of the sky or something?
Sort of.
Yeah.
So you lied to her?
I meant what I said.
Doctor! If you can hear me, you better get here soon!
Run for it, lads! Run! But if you stay here, waving your swords and spears around, you'll be blown off the face of the earth. That macho enough for you?
He's really done it now.
Nova! Hang on to something! Sir! Stop this!
I couldn't agree more, Doctor.
Audrey, no! Put that gun!
How can this be inside your police box?
Perfectly reasonable question.
Sergeant, we're being overrun. We've got to withdraw.
That sounded a bit polite for a giant mechanical monster.
Got no idea, sir.
Who the hell are these people?
Just quiet, please, all of you!
Sort of terrifying.
Pretty much sums it up.
What if they grab you and try to wipe your brain?
They can try.
Whoa.
Right. Shall we get on with this? That's not just amazing, it's fantastic!
Big Finish. We love stories.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.